Hi, I'm Trish from Speedwell. In this clip, I'll set up an online candidate feedback report. I've signed in to provide feedback on a completed exam. I open the exam I want to report on and take a look at the questions. These questions have been placed in question groups which may reflect, for example, learning outcomes or other aspects of the curriculum, and I'd like to give feedback to the candidate for each question group. I could feedback using a standard report with email and PDF options, but I'd like to use an online candidate feedback report this time. I could time limit the report by entering dates in these available from and available to fields and customise the text for the header in here. As well as giving the candidate their score and grade, I'll feedback their results based on the groups I mapped the questions to. I'd like to display a chart for the groups I select. I use a horizontal bar here to show the candidate their score as a percentage, along with the average score for the questions in each group. I'm going to display a table for the question groups as well. The questions in this exam belong to generic learning outcomes. 5 questions belong to the subgroup knowledge, and 6 questions belong to the subgroup cognitive. We can choose which information we want to show from the available columns. I'll just show performance, questions correct and average correct as a percentage, and maybe just the maximum possible score. Once I've finished setting up this feedback report, the candidate can access it online. When the candidate logs into Delivery, as well as taking published exams, they can see the online feedback report I set up. At the top of the report, they see their candidate details, the exam details, their score, the average score, the exam grade, and the number of questions. Below that is the feedback for generic learning outcomes, with the first blue bar showing the candidate score for knowledge questions. We chose to show this as a percentage, and a red diamond for the average score for these questions. The next blue bar shows the candidate score for cognitive questions, and the corresponding red diamond shows the average score. We also chose to display a table as well. The candidate performance for knowledge and cognitive questions is indicated by an arrow, and the key below tells us that this candidate scored in the middle for knowledge questions and in the top 25% for cognitive questions. The candidate can see their percentage of correct questions and the average correct for knowledge and cognitive, as well as the maximum possible score for each of the subgroups. This online feedback report provides candidates with clear, comprehensive and personalised feedback. Watch our other videos to learn about more advanced features such as including marker and examiner comments in reports.